Sunday insanity. Fantasy fools. Insanity meets fantasy. Waiver wire work, turning pennies to gold. DFS stacks, let the storyline unfold. Bad beats hit, but the fools don't bend. Prop slips live, ride it out to the end. Trade court open, bring your lopsided plea. We'll bang the gavel on your fantasy fraud spree. We'll ruin Sunday, we'll read the eulogy, then bury that pick in fool's mythology. Fantasy fools riding high on the line. Cash on the spread and the W's mine. From draft day nerds to Sunday insanity. Fantasy fools, where insanity meets fantasy. Chart the targets, chase that pace. Match up edges all over the place. Bankroll calm even when it looks wild. Fools make order from chaos styled. Start or sit, yeah, swipe that call. Flex spot flames or a waterfall. Laugh through losses, double down with class. Fools turn Sunday painting a gas. Fools, fools, fantasy fools. Fools see fools. 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 Crowd style.
Yo, what's going on, Mike?
What's going on? And what's going on to all the fantasy fools out there?
What's happening, fools? Hey, listen, so it's not Wednesday. What are we doing? Tell you what we're doing. Yeah,
Tuesday, it's the last night you can do your waiver wire pickups. So we just want to come to you on Tuesdays and give you a quick little hit on, who you pick up, what injuries are out there. And hopefully all your waiver wire dreams come true.
Listen, and if you're new to fantasy, today is the last day you can put in your waiver wire picks. Your waiver wire goes live tonight, probably around 3 a.m. So
3 a.m.
What you need to do is you need to get in your picks, and then depending on where you fall in that order is where you're in is whether or not you're going to get your player or not. So
you gotta put them in. You gotta give it a shot.
And when we started doing the show, we chose Wednesdays, not really thinking about the waiver wire going live Wednesday before we go on. So we want to come in on Tuesday nights, give you a quick 5-10 minutes, whatever's needed, just to give you a little edge on that waiver wire. Week 2 just passed, man, and the environment has changed a little bit. We had significant injuries. Quarterback position, running back position. Now, running back is a little bit easier to deal with. So why don't we go ahead and start out with the running back? Obviously, it came out that Aaron Jones is going to the IR. So he looks like he is going to be out at least 4 weeks, right? And backup-wise there, might not miss too much of a beat. Who does he got backing him up there?
So Jordan Mason, which is a really good backup in my opinion. I really like Jordan Mason. And when I heard the news, I went on to every single one of my leagues to see if I could pick up Jordan Mason, and he was already on the team in every single one of my leagues. I don't think he's going to be in very many waiver wires. So if you have Aaron Jones, I got a guy here that, who's worth a pickup, but hopefully you have a good backup stashed already. Because chances are you're not going to be able to pick up Jordan Mason, and that's 4 weeks. That's going to suck. Right. But what do we want to do first? Do we want to continue with just like injuries here? Because, man, the quarterbacks.
We'll get there.
It's insane.
I know. That's why I didn't want to lead there. But look, you're already excited. All right.
Yeah.
So, they will be signing Cam Akers as well.
Your boy from
FSU, baby. He's a no. He's going to get down. So Cam Akers, but there's plenty of options out there on the waiver wire still. That one doesn't hurt too much. But I like Cam Akers if he comes back. We'll see where that goes. But let's go ahead and get into the quarterback position. There was pretty much 2.5 significant injuries.
Yeah.
You got Justin Fields, who might not be playing this week.
Right.
And if he can't play, then who's his backup?
Yeah, your boy Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, I know.
I like me some Tyrod. I always have.
I've been a fan since his college days. I think he's an incredible athlete. Not really somebody I'd go to pick up on the waiver wire there.
Right.
You know,
It's hard. It's
definitely.
gonna be a hard pass for me on the waiver wire, but I mean, as a player, it's somebody I do like.
Yeah, you got J.J. McCarthy's going to be out 2 to 4 weeks.
That hurts.
That hurts. He's
Yeah,
my backup.
I feel like JJ. I don't know. I feel like people have a lot of shares of JJ, and I think as the season went on, he was going to progress, but that injury bug got him. So for them, Carson Wentz might not be a bad pickup for that system. He might put up decent numbers. So if you have JJ and they're looking now, most people on their fantasy team, you have a backup quarterback already just in case. But if you don't, I mean, Carson Wentz wouldn't be too bad. Hopefully.
No, definitely. But I mean, he's never been the same. I think a lot of teams have hoped he would be what he was. But yeah, so but I do agree with what you said. That system there, quarterbacks produce. You know.
Yeah. Right.
So I think it'd be all right. But can't wait to get him back because he's on my bench. So definitely need a backup quarterback there. And I think the big injury was your boy Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Joe Cool, man. He's out for pretty much the rest of the season.
He's done. He's done. I mean, fantasy wise, he's done.
He has so much talent, and this is we're gonna have a really big show tomorrow. We're gonna really get into this, but this kid has so much talent. He is constantly hurt.
You talking about Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
I mean, look, Joe Burrow, 2020 torn ACL, PCL, MCL, 2021 dislocated finger, 2022 MCL sprain, 2023 calf strain. His demise, bro, 2025 turf toe, death by 1,000 injuries.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. Like, and Joe Burrow affects a lot when it comes to fantasy because there's a lot of big time players, fantasy wise, that might feel the effect.
When the news came out, man, people were crying, bro. Wait a minute, is that you? That's you, man. I'm telling you.
My whole beard was white.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So why this is so important with all these significant injuries? I mean, look, in normal leagues, if it's not a super flex league, you have some availability to grab some quarterbacks right now.
Yeah.
There are some decent ones out there. But if you're in a super flex league, you don't have many options.
Yeah.
And if you're a good fantasy player and you got some BS on your bench and you're high up in on the list there for the waiver wire, go ahead and just take another quarterback. Block somebody else from getting that quarterback. It's dirty, it's grimy, but that's how I play. That's why I win.
Yes, I love it.
So if you don't need a quarterback, grab them anyways, just so nobody else can take them. But if you need a quarterback, definitely hit that waiver wire tonight because you're going to be asked out come tomorrow. So, Mike, who are some quarterbacks out there that are still out there for the regular leagues? I mean, you still got some options out there, don't you?
I mean, at this point, you got to go Daniel Jones, right?
I think so.
The first week, it was, okay, the Dolphins' defense was bad. Maybe it's a fluke. I mean, he did it against the Broncos, put up good numbers.
Against a good defense.
Yeah, and that's a good defense. So at this point, I think you got to go Daniel Jones. I don't think he's picked up in a lot of leagues right now. So he would be my number one, I think, quarterback target if you need something.
I mean, Mac Jones is out there in a lot of leagues still.
Mac Jones came in and put up 279 and 3 touchdowns.
No, so definitely. We retired Tua to the waiver wire. We had a funeral last week. Sent him to the waiver wire actually, and I think Joe Burrow is going there this week. We actually got a little snip of that. Yeah. Oh, look at his name. He's hurt more than can't get right. That looks like Tua.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
That is gross. Yeah. That whole cartoon is actually coming tomorrow for our fantasy funeral. Okay. So obviously looks like Joe Burrow is we'll be attending his fantasy funeral tomorrow. Yeah, so grab a quarterback, man. It's definitely something to do. Even like I said, Tua, we retired him, but listen, the Dolphins suck so bad that they're going to be playing from behind every single week. And he could have 0 points in the first half and end up with 30 by the end of the game just because he's throwing the ball.
He could.
You know?
And you know, Russell Wilson had a little bit of a comeback on Sunday. So, I mean, if he's available in a lot of leagues. So if he's there, you know, maybe take a flyer on him. Why not? Even if, like you said, even if you don't need a guy, pick him up. If you got an extra spot on your bench, block somebody else.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, I mean, I think we're good, right, Mike? I mean, we hit every point they know.
Yeah.
Right? Look,
other than the injuries with the quarterbacks and Aaron Jones, there's a few guys out there on the waiver for most fantasy leagues that I'd like to hit on. A lot of these guys are good to stash on your bench and see what they do. But I'm going to throw a couple names out here, and you just tell me how you feel. Okay. We got Romeo Dobbs. I mean, he's playing pretty well, and Jaden Reed is out. So yeah. I think he becomes the number one guy. Golden, I don't see Golden stepping up. I had high hopes for him. As of right now, I'm not seeing it. Right. He's a guy you could pick up, and he's in a lot of available in a lot of leagues.
No, he's definitely out there, and I mean, with Reed out, like you said, and without anybody else stepping up or proving himself yet, I mean, he's probably that go-to guy, and yeah. he's shown potential to be a number one.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of Love, and I think he's a good quarterback, so I really like that situation for Dobbs right now.
So you
another wide receiver is Wan'Dale Robinson. He is number 2 guy for the Giants, but number 2 wide receivers can produce good numbers. You know, he put up big numbers last week.
I pronounce his name a little bit differently than you. I say Wandale.
Wandale.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Like I say, he's a number 2 guy, but he's put up good numbers. Pick him up, stash him, or if you're in a bind, you know, throw him in there and hope for the best. I think he'll be decent for the rest of the year, hopefully. We got Troy Franklin too. He's becoming Bo Nix's number 2 guy. He put up better numbers than Sutton last week, so I really like this pickup, and I'm going to try to pick this guy up in a lot of my leagues as well for emergency or bye week. But he's putting up good numbers. So, and then we have a running back that I know you love, that I know you're watching, Trey Benson.
Okay.
Trey Benson.
Damn, did we somehow put 2 FSU running backs in this short 10-minute segment?
I don't like it, but we did it. I mean,
I love it. What else?
He's going to start splitting carries with Connor, and I think he's a really good back. I think he's going to start putting up some numbers. And like I'd agree. Stash him on your bench and see what he does.
Not only, I mean, I think he gives them everything that they need. I think he gives them the power, but he also has that breakaway speed as well. So he is the total package, and I think they'll see that, and I think he'll take over. I think that's a good move.
Yep. So those are some key guys maybe to look for on your waivers tonight. Get them in there. Get them in there now. Waiver wires by 3:00. You know, people are getting the players that they want. So.
You only got a few hours. Jump on it. Don't be the fools. All right, guys, we're out. We'll be back tomorrow.
Big show tomorrow. Make sure you're here.
Fantasy Foolz riding high on the line. Cash on the spread in the Sunday insanity. Fantasy fools. Insanity meets fantasy. Waiver wire work, turning pennies to gold. DFS stacks, let the storyline unfold. Bad beats hit, but the fools don't bend. Prop slips live, ride it out to the end. Trade court open, bring your lopsided plea. We'll bang the gavel on your fantasy fraud spree. We'll ruin Sunday, we'll read the eulogy, then bury that pick in fool's mythology. Fantasy fools riding high on the line. Cash on the spread and the W's mine. From draft day nerds to Sunday insanity.